What unspoken rule of girl code do all women follow? I was in a gas station bathroom at 2 a.m. when I heard sobbing from the next stall. Through the gap, I could see designer heels and what looked like a torn dress hem. "You okay in there?" I asked softly. "My friends left me at the club," she whispered back. "I have no money, no ride home, and my phone just died. I didn't even hesitate. I'm driving you home." When she came out of the stall, I could see her makeup was smeared, and there were finger-shaped bruises on her upper arm. She was maybe 22, blonde, shaking like a leaf. "I'm Maya," she said, trying to smile through the tears. "Jessica, come on, my car's right outside." But as we walked to my Honda, she completely broke down. "I can't go home. My boyfriend Marcus thinks I'm cheating because I went out tonight. He's been calling and texting nonstop with threats. He said if I come home tonight, he'll make me regret it." That's when I made the decision that would change both our lives. "You're staying at my place tonight. No arguments." I gave her my phone charger, let her take a long shower in my bathroom, and made chamomile tea while she called her older sister in tears. We stayed up until almost 4 a.m. on my couch while she figured out an escape plan. Her sister lived 3 states away but was driving down immediately. Maya had been with this guy for 2 years, and it had gotten progressively worse. The bruises weren't from the club. They were from earlier that evening before she left. "He threw my keys at my head when I said I was going out," she admitted. "Said I was dressing like a slut and asking for trouble. Then he grabbed my arm so hard I thought he might break it. I made her ice packs for the bruises and gave her some of my softest pajamas. She looked so small, curled up on my sectional couch, clutching a mug of tea like it was an anchor keeping her grounded. The next morning, I helped her sneak back to her apartment while Marcus was at his construction job. We packed 2 suitcases of her most important stuff: documents, photos, some clothes, her grandmother's jewelry. Her hands were shaking so badly I had to help her fold everything. "He checks my bank account," she explained nervously. "If he sees an Uber charge or hotel payment, he'll know I left and come looking for me." Her sister Rachel arrived an hour later, a badass nurse with zero tolerance for abusive men. She hugged me like we'd known each other for years. "Thank you for protecting my baby sister," she said, tears streaming down her face. I can't believe strangers showed her more kindness than her own boyfriend ever did. We loaded Maya's stuff into Rachel's SUV while she left a note on the kitchen counter. Just 2 words: "I'm done." 3 weeks later, Maya called me crying again, but this time they were happy tears. She'd gotten a job at a veterinary clinic in her sister's town and was living peacefully for the first time in years. 6 months later, I got a wedding invitation in the mail with the most beautiful handwriting. Maya had met someone new, an elementary school teacher named David, who treated her like absolute gold, and she wanted me there as her guardian angel. At the reception, she pulled me aside and introduced me to 3 other women from her new friend group. "This is Jessica," she announced proudly. "She literally saved my life that night at the gas station when I had nowhere else to turn and was too scared to go home." One of the women immediately teared up. "I've been there too. Thank God for people like you who don't just walk away when someone needs help." Another one nodded emphatically. "My sister went through something similar. It takes a village sometimes to get someone out safely." That's when it really hit me. This happens way more than we realize. Women helping women, no questions asked, no judgment given, just pure instinct to protect. Girl code isn't just about sharing lipstick in bathroom mirrors or covering for each other with harmless white lies. Sometimes it's about becoming instant family for a complete stranger when they need it most. It's about trusting your gut when something feels wrong and stepping up without thinking twice about the consequences or inconvenience. We protect each other because we know how scary this world can be for women walking alone. We offer our cars, our couches, our phone chargers, our spare bedrooms, our time, whatever it takes to keep each other safe, because tomorrow it could be us who needs saving. And we hope someone would do the same thing without hesitation. That's the unspoken rule that binds us together. We've always got each other's backs, even when we're complete strangers.